Hey there, let's dive into the latest buzz from the financial world, shall we? Welcome to Whiteboard Invest, your number one go-to source for clear and concise investing knowledge explanation and news updating daily. Hey there, folks. Today we're diving into the wild world of crypto. Brace yourselves because in the next couple of years, crypto companies better gear up for some legal showdowns. The SEC just fired a warning shot by sending a Wells notice to Robinhood Crypto. And guess what? A wallet holding 687 bitcoins just woke up after a decade-long nap. Plus, Bitcoin just hit a major milestone with over 1 billion transactions. Oh, and by the way, Bitcoin's price today is sitting pretty at 63K. Strap in, because it's about to get interesting. So, Rothstein Benham, the big boss at the CFTC, has been chatting about the crypto world. He's pretty convinced that we're going to see more legal action coming down the pipeline. Why? Well, the crypto market is booming, and that's catching the eye of a lot of smart folks looking to jump back into the game. But here's the kicker. The U.S. doesn't have all its crypto laws in place, and that's a bit like playing a game without knowing all the rules. Benham thinks that if Congress doesn't step up and clarify things, we're going to see a lot more lawsuits flying around to keep things fair. Take Robinhood, for example. They just got a Wells notice from the SEC, which is kind of like a heads up that they might be in hot water over how they're handling crypto trades. And they're not alone. Consensus got one too. Benham's also been talking about stablecoins, those cryptocurrencies that are supposed to be, well, stable. There's a bit of a tussle over who gets to call the shots on regulating them. It's a bit of a mess. And even though some folks in Congress have been trying to sort it out for ages, Benham's not holding his breath for a quick fix. So, in a nutshell, the crypto scene is heating up, and the folks in charge are gearing up to make sure everyone's playing by the rules, whatever those might end up being. It's a bit of a Wild West out there, but it sure is interesting to watch. Before we dive into today's next market-breaking news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to fuel us up for even hotter content than ever. Yesterday, we welcomed a new week with the green hue of the market, a positive sign for the week ahead. However, this morning, Bitcoin saw a slight price correction. Currently, it's hovering around 63.2K, a minor adjustment from yesterday's 64K mark. These small corrections have become quite common since the Bitcoin halving. So let's wait and see what Bitcoin's next move will be after these adjustments. Will it shoot to the moon or plummet into the abyss? Stay tuned by subscribing and hitting the notification bell to receive updates on our daily videos. Did you catch the latest drama with Robinhood Crypto? They've been slapped with a Wells notice by the SEC. It's like getting a "we might sue you" letter, and it's all about some serious claims that Robinhood might have stepped over the line with securities laws. So Robinhood Crypto, which is part of the Robinhood Markets gang, got this notice on May 4th. The SEC is hinting they might bring the hammer down after accusing them of playing fast and loose with the rules. Dan Gallagher, the legal eagle at Robinhood, is pretty bummed about it. He's been trying to get on the same page with the SEC for ages, and now this? He insists that the stuff they're trading on Robinhood Crypto isn't even securities. He's like, "Bring it on, SEC. We'll prove you wrong." Last year, the SEC was already poking around Robinhood, asking questions about how they list crypto assets. Robinhood was letting people trade all sorts of cryptos, from Bitcoin to Dogecoin and even Shiba Inu. Back when Robinhood Crypto first popped up in 2018, they were all about instant deposits, zero fees, and a platform that's as steady as a rock. They wanted to be the cool new kid on the block for the small-time traders, but then, plot twist. They stopped trading Cardano, Polygon, and Solana last June because the SEC was giving Binance and Coinbase a hard time, calling those tokens securities. And it's not just Robinhood getting these ominous Wells notices. Uniswap, the big fish in the decentralized exchange pond, got one too. Hayden Adams, the head honcho there, is ready to go toe-to-toe with the SEC. He's prepared for a long legal battle, even if it means going all the way to the Supreme Court. In a bold move, Ethereum's R&D team also got a Wells notice, and Consensus didn't just sit there, they sued the SEC. They're arguing that calling ETH a security is bad news for Americans who want to get into Ethereum and other blockchains. So, what's the bottom line? The SEC is watching the crypto space like a hawk, and companies like Robinhood and Uniswap are in the hot seat. It's a showdown between the crypto cowboys and the lawmen, and it's anyone's guess how it'll all play out. Stay tuned, folks. So, Jack Dorsey, the guy who co-founded Twitter and had this big idea for a decentralized social media called Blue Sky? Yeah, he's stepped down from the board. It's like he's passed the baton after getting the ball rolling back in 2019 when he was still running Twitter. Blue Sky itself dropped the news on May 5th, saying they're on the lookout for a new board member. They gave Jack a shout-out for all the help and cash he poured into starting up the project. But when someone poked him online asking if he was still on the board, Jack was like, "Nope." And that was that. No juicy details or drama. Even Blue Sky's spokesperson just pointed back to their post when pressed for the tea. Meanwhile, Jack's been buzzing around on this platform X, talking up his support for open interest protocols. He's even calling the now Elon Musk-owned Twitter a piece of freedom technology. And get this, he's trimmed his following list to just 3 people, including Musk. That's got everyone whispering about whether Jack and Elon have buried the hatchet, especially after Jack threw some shade at Elon's way of running Twitter last year. Back in the day, like late 2019, Jack announced Blue Sky with a vision to shake up social media with an open, decentralized standard. It took its sweet time, but Blue Sky finally opened its doors to everyone on February 7th, 2024, and now boasts about 5.6 million users. So, there you have it. Jack's moved on from Blue Sky's board, but he's still stirring things up in the tech world, keeping us all guessing what he'll do next. So, get this. There's a whole bunch of Bitcoin addresses, like 1.75 million of them, that have been snoozing for over a decade. We're talking about a stash of 1.798 million BTC, which is a cool $121 billion just sitting there. And guess what? One of these old-school wallets from the Satoshi days just woke up after a 10-year nap. This wallet had scooped up 687.33 BTC way back in 2014 when Bitcoin was just around $917 a pop. Fast forward to May 6, 2024, and boom, this wallet springs to life and moves all its Bitcoin to 2 new addresses. The original wallet sent 625.43 BTC to one place and 61.9 BTC to another. But here's the kicker. Those new addresses haven't made a peep since. Now, the big pile of Bitcoin is worth a whopping $43.9 million, which is like 69 times what it was worth when it first went into hibernation. Whenever these ancient wallets from the Satoshi era, named after Bitcoin's mysterious creator, come back online, it's like a celebrity sighting in the crypto world. People can't help but wonder if they're somehow linked to Satoshi himself. Experts are leaning towards the idea that this particular wallet probably belongs to some early Bitcoin miners or investors who are now looking to cash in big time. And it's not just this one wallet. According to a report by Chainalysis, there's a treasure trove of 1.75 million Bitcoin wallets that haven't seen the light of day in ages. Many of them are loaded with Bitcoin bought for peanuts and now worth millions. In the past few years, a bunch of these Satoshi-era wallets have stirred, transferring their Bitcoin to fresh addresses. Some even moved their treasure to crypto exchanges, hinting that they might be looking to sell after holding on for nearly a decade. Like this one wallet that woke up in March 2024 after a 5-year slumber and shifted a staggering 4,500 BTC, that's about $6.6 billion, to 3 different spots. This wallet is so huge, it's the 5th largest Bitcoin whale in the world. And let's not forget, back in November 2023, 3 whale wallets that had been out of the game since 2017 suddenly moved around 7,000 Bitcoin, worth $244 million at the time, to the Bitfinex exchange. Looks like they were probably aiming to take some profits. So, there you have it. A little window into the world of Bitcoin whales and their long-lost wallets making waves once again. It's like a treasure hunt where the chests are finally being opened. All right, let's chat about Bitcoin's big moment. Just over 800 weeks since its grand debut in 2009, Bitcoin has hit 1 billion transactions. Yeah, that's billion with a B. It's a pretty huge deal for the crypto world's top dog. So, what's the buzz about? Well, for the past year, Bitcoin's been on fire with daily transactions. New kids on the block, like Bitcoin ordinals and runes, are stirring up more action on the blockchain. Plus, the launch of spot Bitcoin ETFs has got folks feeling bullish about the token. Now, Bitcoin isn't the first to cross the billion mark. Ethereum's already done about 2.4 billion. But Bitcoin's been taking its sweet time, cruising at around 6 transactions per second this past month, according to Clark Moody's dashboard. And get this, all this happened right after Bitcoin's latest halving event. Post-halving, the fees chilled out, but the transaction count's still sky high, way more than most of Bitcoin's life, except for this last year. So we're talking about a crypto that's not just surviving but thriving, heading towards its next billion transactions. It's like watching history in the making, one Bitcoin transaction at a time.
Alright, that's hottest news today. If you guys did find this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe our channel for more free content. Thanks for watching. Peace out.